Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gavi. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Gavi. Gavi! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing them.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he has another go! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Rice.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Van Dijk gets it away. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Referee has just said play on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. He's having a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shaw. Van Dijk. For Rice. And it's Van Dijk. Gavi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Half an hour played now. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's been given away. He is through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Alexander-Arnold has it in. Oh, he's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. And it's been hooked away. That's a little off target. Rafinha is onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. And he was quick to react. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the...
And the shots! Brilliant save from Tolor! Oh, what has happened here? Now the ball... Impressive jump! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He doesn't look too happy with that. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gavi. And it's Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And this is Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Gavi. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect...
Getting up there! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Sure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
For sure. Rice. And it's Shaw. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rice with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rice! What a save! In he goes again! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar. Neymar. He's found a way through. Bullish header! And that's a tidy finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Shaw. Rice. Mbappe. And it's Lewis Skelly, looking for options for movement. Elects to... Oh, good effort! De Jong does... And again! And that's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
In a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's cut it out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Koulibaly wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Great defending, strong and determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Knocks it into space. Rafinha gets into a good position. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yamal. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. Koulibaly defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's cut it out. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's definitely on Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rice. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's rising! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That's a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, what has happened here? Oh, he's on his own! Deftly away. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. That has found him in acres of space. He's got away, and this is Neymar.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Messi. That's put pay to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Serginho. Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Crosses it in here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Yamal. Spread it left. Diaz is in a really good position out wide. Rui Costa. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! Not the most accurate pass. Incoming to... Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that could set him on his way. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Messi. And this is Batistuta. He might be in here. And it's Batistuta. He's having a shot! And he has his goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Aguero. Diaz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And back to the goalkeeper. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Neymar. Batistuta. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. The second half is up and running. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. This is a promising build-up. That has not gone well. Messi could move up a gear here. Now it's Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's quick to return it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kovacic. Nicely spread. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Aguero. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Nice-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. And this is Messi. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Crossed in again. Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
10,
with their first corner,
Messi.
the first in the game for either side, actually.
Neymar. El dorsal 27. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
It's gone
19.
all the way through to the keeper.
El dorsal 18.
Barcelona have
El
the
dorsal
chance to go the other
17.
way.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 51.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewis Skelly. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Oh no, this does not... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And it's Sneijder. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yamal stood his ground, takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
It's an imaginative pass. Tacho cuts it out. The final 5 minutes. That's a little off target. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Batistuta finding himself in space. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kovacic. Triol. Rui Costa.
Habrá 2 minutos
Get a
de
throw in.
descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Batistuta.
Voted man.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody...
There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice, and that's a dangerous ball. Rice! It's a loose ball. The ball goes in, this time surely! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And that was very necessary. Thinks one through. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! Of course! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Now it's Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ibrahimovic, chance for a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Forlan! And again! Oh, good finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Forlan, and this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Lewis Skelly spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Chance, surely!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Lewis Skelly. This is a promising build-up. And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! And he has his goal! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A header! It's loose. Ah, he's given it away. This time, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Neymar! This possibly the last play of the half. And it's half-time. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23, Kaká.
Second period then underway.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Enjoy this time.
Verón.
Rice.
El dorsal 10.
Messi. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bullet. Serginho. Can he get it through? Koulibaly is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Maldini shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff. Oh, he's been flattened there. Quality ball. And it's Eto'o. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marquinhos. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. That is Stuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Serginho has created one goal already. Neymar. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hangs one in. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Luis Skelly. Serginho. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well read, nice interception. Lewis Skelly. Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cut it out. But that has not gone well. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
They've got a corner here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
3,
third corner of the game.
el dorsal 9, Neymar. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 27, el dorsal 10.
Last-ditch
Messi.
defending, but that'll do.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 51.
Madrid are looking
el
to go
dorsal
forward
18,
now.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 17.
Oh, good
el
take,
dorsal
and the
19.
shot!
Hazard.
And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Long ball looking to counter. De Jong goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Perez. He is through here. Can he finish? He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Good ball, good take. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho. Terrific effort. He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He leaps for it! Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Messi. Rice pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Luis Skelly. And here's Neymar. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Drives it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rice spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo, played back. Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target, and he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Serginho. Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Mbappe! That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Akanji cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Neymar. Akanji. Baldanzi. And here's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Valverde. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Neymar, and he is dashing. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Alexander-Arnold, always onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Robertson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we get things going again. Robertson. And it's Messi. For Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Neymar. Baldanzi. Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aims beyond the defence. Header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Now it's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Rice. Valverde. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Robertson. Messi. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Luis Skelly getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Might be danger here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Rice! It's anyone. In he goes again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That ball looks a good one. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rice wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Oh, he's won up Neymar! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Madrid can
Neymar.
now introduce
El
the first
dorsal
of their
7.
substitutes.
El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal
And the
14.
keeper's given it away.
El dorsal
It's
3.
Cristiano
Serán
Ronaldo!
sustituidos por el
Now
dorsal
that wasn't a
21.
bad hit by any
El dorsal
means.
18.
Well, at least his
El
thinking
dorsal
was very good,
19.
Peter. Probably thought he hit the
El
target,
dorsal
judging by his
13.
reaction.
El dorsal 51.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Jimenez. James.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And that is expertly dealt with.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Vinicius Junior! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Serginho. He's found a way past, and he's intervened well there. Baldanzi. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. He's big. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Azar can see things others simply cannot, and he was quick to react. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, just skips, goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho, impressive jump, and again. And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They're back within reach. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's it. It is all over. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.